Some breaking news to tell you about the social media influencer known as Chud the Builder is now facing an attempted murder charge after a shooting today outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Deputies say Dalton Etherly, better known as social media as Chud the Builder, was involved in a fight leading to gunfire. Both men were hospitalized. Deputies just arrested Etherly, charging him with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Tonight, he's being held in the Montgomery County Jail.
What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. Okay, update on Chud the Builder. All right, Chud the Builder has been charged with attempted murder. Damn! Off the break, they ain't even wait, because usually when white people shoot black people, you know, they give them about a 30, 40, 50-day grace period, you know, and try to figure out how we can get him out of this situation. Nah. They got him, like, they did the investigation like 5 minutes after everything happened. Think about this. You got to be the stupid, like, these white niggas, these WNs, bro. Is there a better, more cooler, slicker way to say it? WNs, white niggas, because niggas belong to white people. They the ones, you know, in its condensation, that's their reflection on everybody else. But this guy right here is clearly a guy. You know what else is dumb? Y'all know that other white rapper, you know, the one, the light-skinned one that we like, the rapper. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about, you know, it was like one banger. Like it was a banger. The white dude with the hair and shit from down south. I forgot a goddamn name. Motherfucker, a beast. Right? He clearly black. All right, but he white. That dumbass did some shit too. Now, he in jail because he shot somebody and then tried to run off like the shit. I don't know what's wrong with these white folk. All right, but they lose their goddamn mind. And that one white guy that can rap, man, we took an L on that one because I like that guy. He the kind of white people we like. You know what I'm saying? He one of them, like if you from this area, he one of them Bowie Laurel white motherfuckers, all right? One of them Bowie, like he went to all black schools, all right? Had all black girlfriends growing up. Don't even like white girls, all right? And his sister don't like white men, all right? They all just date black. Mama cool as shit type motherfucker, right? Actually used seasoning in her food and shit, because she grew up, you know, around black folk. Like those kind of white people. We like them, they went to motherfucking jail trying to shoot somebody and shit. But this one right here, Chud the Builder. Like you got to be, you talking about I don't understand. Look, this is the age of information. All right. You have a history of walking up to people, antagonizing them. You can't just walk up, start the shit, and then say you're defending yourself. Like, you could have just looked at the first 48, you know, or any ID channel TV show, or, you know, the news, or anything on the internet concerning rappers, all right, that always pops up when a young black guy get killed. They're all rappers and shit, right? Like, how do you not know? Like, you literally have video. Talk about setting yourself up. Talk about making every wrong decision. Damn, you talking about, listen, you got videos of you antagonizing and starting shit. At the least, you would have got aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. At the least. But dog, we know what you did. And then when the police, oh, I'm so flustered. Okay, you're in front of the court. You can't be no dumber. You know they got cameras, right? Right? Did you think that no camera was? You're in front of the courthouse. And how did you have a gun at the courthouse? Like, I'm trying to figure out you can take your gun into the courthouse. Like, how did he even have a gun at the court? Dude, you're going to court. You just came out of court for the dumb shit you doing that everybody know you doing, and then you go do that dumb shit outside of court after getting out of court. Immediately, and you think somebody gonna have your side. Listen, even to the starchest, most motivated racist, you're a fucking idiot. Ain't no one claiming you, all right? White racists can't claim you because you're embarrassing, all right? Non-practicing white people definitely don't claim you, all right? Like, you all by yourself. Chud the Builder is all by himself. Now here's the thing now. He ain't going to jail. He ain't coming out that motherfucker. This dude destroyed his own life. He committed suicide without dying. He's such a failure. The dude killed himself, and he still got to live an undetermined amount of time dead before he actually can die. That's crazy. He gonna get, listen, you know, you see his little rosy cheeks and shit. Watch when he get in jail. You don't think every jail, right, who watching TV right now, because you know they got cable and internet and all that. You know they got motherfuckers in jail. They got all that shit. They got Costco's up in that bitch. You don't think they can't wait for that motherfucker to come to his shit? Now, listen, he gonna get shutted Oh, for sure, because he got a little smooth little face. They're going to shave that little mustache right off his face, make it look like a nice little girl. Huh? Yeah, keep your long hair. Nah, keep that shit. Yeah, you need that. Huh? They're going to take a goddamn bed cloth, make you a little fucking dress and shit. You're going to be chudding the assholes, what you going to be. Literally, open, community. The motherfucker going to be a all-you-can-fuck buffet up in that jail. I don't even think the regular white race is going to fuck with him because it's like, he's too stupid. You can't be with the jail white racists. You too dumb. You going to get them caught up with your dumbness. If you can set yourself up like this, and I ain't going to say our little black guy, dumb idiots don't do the same shit. They will record themselves committing a crime and wonder how they got caught. You literally packaged the case for the prosecution. Huh? That's why these court proceedings be going like drive-thrus, because you done gave them everything that they needed to prosecute you. Because you went like this, yeah, look at me committing this crime. I'm doing this, yeah. And then when you get in there, you crying and shit, oh, I ain't do nothing. Now you literally premeditatedly turned on your phone to record your criminal activity. There's no spontaneity in there, right? And this idiot, I bet you he tried to record some of this shit too. They took his phone. That's right. But he was so stupid. He walked to the danger. Hey, the black guy, he's an idiot, right? Right, but we need at least, he took one for the team. Let's just say that. He need to go for me. We need to make him a millionaire. How about that? He took one literally for the team. Got that dude up out of here. All right. So he should be proud of that mark he gonna have in his stomach. I know he in pain. He in the hospital right now. He like, fuck, this white motherfucker shot me and shit, bitch ass nigga. You know, I know he all kind of shit because I was whooping his ass. He's probably getting. I wonder if he got that one punch and he really wanted. Y'all know how? I mean, for those who fight, y'all know how you be at the end of the fight and you be like, damn, he was that one punch he was looking forward to. You been practicing and shit. Like, I need to hit that motherfucker with this one right here, right? And then you like miss so great. Like, damn, can we run that back, right? I hope he got his one good hit in. Where he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he got hit in the stomach, right? Because the dude's a bitch, right? Which proves that he's a bitch. Can't fight. That's why he had that gun, like an idiot outside of the courthouse. You got to be this, like, you want to go to jail. Maybe he was, hard time, wasn't making no money, right? He got fired, baby mama rejected him, his whole family was like, he ain't had nowhere to go. So he's like, fuck it, I'm crashing all the way out. That's what happened. So yeah, attempted murder, he ain't getting out of this. There's just too much evidence to his character. I mean, he is his own prosecution. He don't even need a lawyer. What kind of defense lawyer he gonna get? The one provided to him by the state. All right, that's what he gonna get, because ain't nobody gonna take this case. Ain't no point. Like, you're guilty, right? Right, that's it. Sign here, you go in there, all right? They got to put this dude in solitary confinement. He gonna need protective custody because he a target. Dude is and he shot the black dude too. Oh, when he go to jail, he's green lit. He green lit. He gonna get poked up. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that. We're gonna hear this shit 6 months to maybe a year. We gonna forget all about Bob the Builder and Chud the Builder, not Bob the Builder. Here I go. Chud the Builder, right? Because some other white guy gonna replace him. Because there's always at least one or two. We gonna get some more. We gonna forget about freaking Chud, and then until we find out on the news, he done got poked up. He done got his ass beat in the cell. He done got raped in the buttocks. Now he need reconstructive butt surgery. Like, it's gonna happen. I guarantee. All right, it's gonna happen. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. Afro Think Tank, learn some T-Tongue. I'm out.
Hey, take a look at this. You know whose hat that is? Chud the fucking Builder.
Some breaking news to tell you about. The social media influencer known as Chud the Builder is now facing an attempted murder charge after a shooting today outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Deputies say Dalton Etherly, better known as social media as Chud the Builder, was involved in a fight leading to gunfire. Both men were hospitalized. Deputies just arrested Etherly, charging him with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Tonight, he's being held in the Montgomery County Jail.
That's right. Fuck around and find out, Dalton. This kid has to be a recession indicator, at the very least, just an example of civilizational collapse. This kid's entire shtick was just harassing black people in public, that's it. Calling them the N-word to their faces while he was armed, had bear mace. He said very shortly before this, which is now deleted, that this ends with a derogatory term, dead in the street and me walking free. Showing very clear intent. This kid hoped that he would run into a situation like this and he would be celebrated as some kind of Kyle Rittenhouse. But there's audio of him shortly after saying this kid told him to leave, that he had PTSD, and that if he said that chimping out stuff around him, he was going to get hit. Well, Dalton got hit. Sounds to me like he was losing the fight. Whipped that thing out, got the guy in the stomach and himself in the process. They're calling him Chutter Bob on X, and he's facing up to 39 years. So let me tell you how this is going to go for you, Dalton, as somebody who has experience with the criminal justice system. You ain't going to have that blower in there, or that bear mace. And even groups like Aryan Nation aren't going to fuck with you in there, man. Everybody's going to know who you are and why the fuck you're there, and it would simply be too much drama. They don't want that kind of attention from administration. You're going to get left out, turned out, traced, took, all of it. Pretty fucking quick. Everyone always reminded you that you might run into the right one of these days. Well, you're about to get into a prison full of the right one. I don't know how Tennessee does it, but I'm assuming you'll be locked up with violent offenders. Meaning you'll be in there with lifers. People who ain't got a lot to lose other than general pop privileges, and that's not enough for a lot of people to take that kind of opportunity. So, you know, you always like to call people chimps, but you about to be somebody's puppy in there, son. Have fun.
Chud the Builder has been charged with attempted murder. So his real name is Dalton Etherly, and outside the Montgomery courthouse in Tennessee yesterday, he got into an altercation. The altercation was just him probably yelling a racial slur at a black person, and the man punched him. Good for him. Well, Dalton shot him and also shot himself in the arm. And if you don't know who this guy is, essentially he just is a racist streamer. He live streams himself calling black people racial slurs and then macing them when they get upset. And not even upset, like get close to him, he will just mace them. He was arrested previously for like starting something in a restaurant, and he just got out of jail. And now he's back in. But there are hours and hours of footage of him literally saying that he wants to shoot a black person. He wanted to upset them and then shoot them. So he planned this in advance. That's going to do wonders for his case, I'm sure. He just provided the prosecution as evidence. What a smart person.
He finally got what he wanted. Chud the Builder, charged for attempted murder, aggravated assault, facing 25 years. How do y'all feel about him now?
Courthouse. Deputies say Dalton Etherly, better known as social media as Chud the Builder, was involved in a fight leading to gunfire. Both men were hospitalized.
25
Deputies
years.
just arrested Etherly, charging him with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Tonight, he's being held in the Montgomery.
I don't think y'all Chud fans knew that this Chud dude was getting pegged by black women. Instead of calling him Chud the Builder, you should be calling him Peg the Builder. This one right here, watch it break it down to you.
Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements.
Good morning, y'all. It's Double D Mo with the Black Accurate News, where I'm black and the news is always petty as hell but accurate. Listen, I have an update on the story that I brought you guys late yesterday evening. Apparently, officers of the goddamn law in Clarksville, Montgomery County, Tennessee, is not playing around with the play around when it comes down to Chud the Builder. And they have charged his ass with criminal attempted murder, employing a firearm during a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. He was booked into the Montgomery County Jail on yesterday evening, where he is being held pending arraignment, at that time bond could be set by the judge. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So as previously reported on yesterday, there was some type of altercation between Chud the Builder, aka Dalton Etherly, outside of the Clarksville courthouse, in which Chud fired at least 4 shots, striking the victim twice, once in the stomach and once in the arm. Chud also grazed his arm, where he was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, that victim was taken to the hospital by life flight, but it's said to be in stable condition. Like I told y'all yesterday, I don't really follow Chud the Builder. I don't contribute to the delinquency of a tackhead, so I refuse to do that. However, he is known for going around trying to provoke and antagonize black people by using racial slurs, calling them chimps, things like that. I believe it was just last week he was arrested for allegedly dining and dashing, running up a $400 meal tab at a Nashville restaurant and refusing to pay. He was charged with theft of $1,000 or less, and then he was also charged with resisting arrest. So the victim in this case has been identified as Josh, and they're saying that he is a father of two, married, and also a veteran. I heard yesterday that he said something about having PTSD, allegedly said that before the altercation ensued with Chud, but I don't know if that's 100% true, so I'm going to say alleged. But they started a GoFundMe where they're seeking $10,000. All right, y'all, so that's the latest information that I have. I will keep you guys updated on this when he heads to court for his official arraignment and where he could possibly receive bail. This is ridiculous at a hot blue shitty mess. It should have never happened. But, you know, I'm pretty sure they're going to try to make Chud the martyr for free speech. They're already started on X. So anyway, y'all put your thoughts in the comments. It's Double D Mo for the Black Hood News.
Fuck them again. Fuck them. Them and you is not friend. Fuck them. Them no need to be in your life. So why you making them cause you nothing but trouble and strife? Fuck them.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.